Hello and good morning. Today I am going to talk about the employment details. It's an absolutely important as an a school as a franchisee where you're having all the employment details in absolutely track. Now what I'm going to do is like I am going to show you here. I have shared all these things with you, the entire list. Here we have all the employment details where I'm talking about what are the documents required. So every teacher, every staff, like teaching staff, non-teaching staff, all of them are supposed to provide these entire proofs. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, like when we talk about the ID proof, you can take either it's like Aadhaar card or a PAN card. Whereas we talk about the address proof, it can be Aadhaar card or it can be a passport. Mark sheets is absolutely mandatory. SSLC is a mandatory. After that, every education, whatever the highest education they have, they're supposed to provide all the certificates. Okay, we are not gonna keep any kind of the originals of any person. We are gonna only keep the photocopy. We have and bond which they will be signing with this, so you don't have to worry on that part. Okay, and if there's any kind of an experience letter, or if they have done any kind of an courses, or if they have done any kind of an extra like crash course or something as it, all those can be only filled up when they give us the letter or a certificate which showcases that they have done these things. Okay, the photographs, we need a photograph with the application. We keep one for our reference and one we use it for the ID card. So we actually say 4 photographs, just in a case if one misses, but the 3 is more than enough for us. And there is something called as a personal detail form. Okay, so the personal detail form will look like this for you. So the personal detail forms will look like this. In this we have all the details what is important, which has to be filled up by every person. Okay, and this is going to be the same for the teaching and non-teaching staff. So you can just see whatever is required, and there might be education qualification where non-teaching staff do not have. That's okay, you can just put it as not applicable, nothing more than that. Sometimes they are like grade 3, grade 7, they have also completed the SSLC in that way, so we will be having all those details. Previous work experiences, this is absolutely important for us because we will get to know like where they have worked before and all, and this also helps us further keep and check on the background verification what we are doing it. Okay, and after this personal detail form, what are they supposed to do? They are supposed to fill up their resume. If they don't have a resume, I would request every franchise to do one resume and give it to them. It is a very simple thing, either it can be written or it can be printed. Okay, if there's any kind of a teacher who already has a resume with the work experience and all, please use that. Okay, offer letter sample has already been sent to you. You're gonna write your own name as a director and which branch you're taking it as, that there is a blank space over there. Write the blank space, your branch name in the blank space. Okay, that's the same thing in the offer letter, appointment letter, and also the contract of employment. We have something called as an employee non-compete agreement. This is because we have seen most of the people, they come, they learn, they get trained and all, and after a couple of months or couple of years, they start school next to our place itself. So to make sure that's not happening, so we have something called as an employee non-compete agreement. This is to safeguard the interest of every franchise. Okay, and we also have something called as an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. And this non-disclosure agreement is because we will be doing a lot of things, at the school. We will be having a lot of pictures at the school, so they are gonna very clearly say that teacher is not allowed to use any child's picture on their personal DPs or on the social media, anything as such. Anything which is related to the school, they are not supposed to use it on the social media until unless they have a permission, written permission from the franchise. So this is the entire copy what I have made for every teacher. Okay, and it's going to be for the non-teaching staff also. I'm keeping on talking about teacher because I understand, because that's the main category where we all focus. So first is the offer letter we have, then second is the appointment letter we have. In the appointment letter we have annexure A, where we have given it as an empty blank space. So you can just make a note of this. Okay, and then you can write whatever salary they have asked and whatever salary we are giving. Annexure B, we have terms and conditions where we talk about what is that, it's a temporary appointment and probation period and all those things. Annexure C is the term and condition appointment. So here in this it is also being mentioned working timings. So you need to work, if there's any kind of a different timings which you're giving it to the teacher, you can change that. Okay, because we're giving an editable copy on that part. Okay, and you can also say to whom are they going to report. Yeah, what are they going to report, and what kind of benefits as a franchise you're giving. For example, in Arcade franchise, in Jayanagar franchisee, and also in the Kormangline BTM, we give them free transport, and we also give their children a free daycare. Okay, it depends what you want to give as per your convenient. So that needs to be there. That you can add it if you want to add those. It can be as a written, okay, then it can be kept. And there is also contract of employment, as I already told you. And then we have employee NDA, and we have employee non complete agreement. So this is an entire file, one copy. Okay, so with this you're going to keep the personal details form ready. So I'm just going to show you how these people have filled it up. So I have made a file like this, okay, where I've written it as a staff file. In that we will be having all the details, like, every employee will be having a full form where there's a personal detail, is the forms are filled up, then we have resume in each and everything. So you need to keep it in the order what I had given it to you earlier, in this order. Okay, but the personal detail form which is there will be coming in the first. Okay, and then all these things will come behind that. So you will be making a one copy of every staff, and you're gonna file it, and that's how it's gonna be. The staff filing and employment details is absolutely important. Your franchisor can come and ask you for this detail anytime. This is for the betterment of the franchisee and to safeguard the interest of the franchisors and the franchisee. Thank you so much. Aisha Singh signing off.